Good afternoon, it's Meringue, and thank you for stopping by my channel. That's so sweet of you. You like my Minnie Mouse contour ribbon? It does say Minnie Mouse contour on it. My friends say that I hug too much, but I love hugs. They're like, ew, don't touch me, I don't want to be hugged. Well, you're gonna be hugged by me. So I like to hug a lot. What's so wrong with hugging a lot? I love to give hugs every day. I'm just a hug person. I'll hug myself if I have to. If you got nobody to hug or nobody to hug you, hug yourself. You did a great job today, Meringue. Thank you. And I think there's even a National Hug Day. Is that true? There was a young lady downtown holding a sign that said free hugs, and I gave her 3 free hugs. Are you thinking, why is she talking about hugs? Well, I have the Hugga Bunch VCR review we're gonna do. I was reluctant to do another cartoon toy review since I did one in my last video. Let's just say this is the pink edition, not really a toy edition because everything's all pink. This cartoon was released in 1984. I love the Hugga Bunch logo. It says it's recommended for 4 to 10, but why do they do that? I like it. The dolls, some think are scary, but I think they're cute. I like their big heads. This isn't a cartoon, it's just like puppets. This isn't on DVD. You're not gonna find it on iTunes or Amazon Prime or Netflix. You'll probably find it on YouTube, but it's very rare too. You get a free official hug certificate inside, which I didn't get because I bought this used. Hugga Bunch is a trademark of Hallmark cards. It says so in the back here. In the land of Hugga Bunch, they just walk on pillows. This story is kind of sad because the family wants to send their grandma off to the pasture because they think she's getting too old to take care of at home. And the granddaughter is very disappointed that they're taking her away, and Huggins, the pink hair one, comes and saves the day for her. It's kind of like Alice in Wonderland through the looking glass because the girl travels to Hugga Bunch through a mirror. So let's take a look inside of Huggaland. The beginning of the movie shows the Hugga Bunch house, lets you know that you're welcome to come in. That's Jeannie James as Bridget, the granddaughter. Here's where we meet the brother who tells his sister that they're taking grandmother away. Bridget and her grandmother have a heartfelt moment in the attic. For some reason, it's in the attic.
You'll be sick to death of seeing me around here.
This is the moment where Bridget meets Huggins through the magic mirror.
I just said hello. My name is Huggins.
To get back to Huggaland, they have to hug until the mirror is squishy. There's a couple of songs in the movie that the Hugga Bunch sings to Bridget. Hugga makes a cameo. There's a patchwork elephant, a bookworm, the evil queen who eats young berries to stay youthful. And these bad guys are called Shrugs. And a very happy ending. So that was the Hugga Bunch story. That evil queen in the movie has nothing on me. I'm more of a queen than she is. And here's the Huggins and Hugga doll. Pretty pink box with heart patterns on it. So here's Huggins and Hugga. She's very plush and soft to touch. She has a little ponytail on top with a pink ribbon. And I like her big head, her rosy cheeks. Very huggable. And so that's Huggins and Hugga. Here's the Hugga Bunch lunchbox. It says Hallmark right there. Pretty pastel pinks. You got all the characters on there. Let's go out for lunch. Here's the Hugga Bunch board game, where you play in Huggaland. How fun! Here's my Hugga Bunch sticker sheet. So cute. Aren't the graphics so cute and pretty? And I have the Hugga Bunch Viewmaster reels that I can watch in 3D. Here's a Huggins and Hugga Bunch doll pattern that you cut out and stuff with cotton so you can have yourself a pillow doll of Huggins and Hugga Bunch. Here's a Hugga Bunch button that you can pin to your shirt. Here's my little Hugga Bunch miniature. She's reading a book to Hugga Bunch. My shiny Hugga Bunch balloon that's never been blown up. I have the Hugga Bunch Halloween costume. Hi, you want a hug? Oh, the hair's in my eyes, sorry. And then here's Huggins and Hugga Bunch and a miniature version of the doll that's plastic. Alright, let's open it up and take a better look at Huggins. And here's Huggins with little Hugga Bunch right there. You got yourself a comb with a bow on top of it. Here she is. Little Huggins. And here's her little baby, Hugga Bunch. Say hi, Huggins. She's supposed to hug it. She's supposed to hug when you twist her head, but she has a ribbon in her hair, but you can't see it. She has a net covering her hair, which I'm going to leave on. And it came with a booklet. Tells you the story of Hugga Bunch and Hugga Bunch Land. And also shows you all the toy lines that they have. And it's also pretty pink with heart patterns. A Hugga Bunch card right here that you can sign up for. And I have another surprise for you. I have a vintage Hugga Bunch coloring book and a few vintage Hugga Bunch comic books for you to read or color in. I'm sharing it with you because I love you. It's in the link below, and it will take you to the coloring books and comic books. If you thought my video was candy coated for you, then please like my video, share my video, and like my video if you even think they're creepy. Comment below and tell me, do you like to hug or do you not like to hug? If you don't like to hug, that's totally okay. Well, I'm gonna go take a stroll in the park while the sun's still up and shining, and I think I'm gonna take my Hugga Bunch board game. Maybe I'll find a few friends that wanna play with me. Or maybe I'll creep them out and scare them away. I don't know, but I don't care. It's just a hug. Maybe I should go downtown and hold a sign that says free hugs. And if you want to learn more about vintage pop culture, then subscribe to my channel Meringue, and I'll see you later, sugar. Bye. You should stop by my place and we'll have some tea and cookies and cake, and I'll give you a hug if you want one. Special feature. I'm going to introduce you to two classic starlets. We're going to step inside their vintage paper doll books and check out their fashion and learn who they are as we go. Here I am at Doris Day's house. Let's step inside and check out her wardrobe. America's sweetheart Doris Day started her career with composer Les Brown in the 1940s big band era. And then from Les Brown, she moved on to becoming the biggest star for Warner Brothers Technicolor musicals. I recommend the movie Calamity Jane. That will show you Doris Day's vocal ranges. And I also recommend her candy-coated musicals that she starred in opposite of Gordon McRae. And then by the 1960s, she became popular with playing opposite of Rock Hudson. They starred in 3 movies together. And some people, when they think of Doris Day, they think of Doris Day and Rock Hudson movies. By the 1970s, Doris Day starred in her own TV show called The Doris Day Show, which ran for 5 seasons. The beautiful brassy Ann Sothern started off as a Ziegfeld girl. By the 1930s, Ann Sothern starred in a radio network show called The Adventures of Maisie. The Adventures of Maisie became so popular that they did 10 films from 1939 to 1947. Those 10 films are Maisie, Congo Maisie, Gold Rush Maisie, Maisie Was a Lady, Ringside Maisie, Maisie Gets Her Man, Swing Shift Maisie, Maisie Goes to Reno, Up Goes Maisie, Undercover Maisie. All of these movies are on DVD. They're in 2 volumes, and I recommend watching them. By the 1950s, Ann Sothern was starring in her own TV show called The Ann Sothern Show, which ran for 3 seasons and was produced by Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball with their production company called Desilu. And so that was Doris Day and Ann Sothern. That was a way of me introducing you to them through paper dolls. I just love Doris Day. She's in her early 90s and she's still as cute as ever. And I'm going to be doing more paper doll fashion reviews with other classic starlets. So don't forget to subscribe to learn more.